Hello, my loves. This is Malayla with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome. Today I'm going to do a reading for Cancer and their person. I hope everyone's doing well, having a great day. These are timeless messages, so whenever you click on the reading, it's meant for you. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in Cancer. Let's see, what is the overall energy between these two? Three of Coins. The Tower, Seven of Cups, and the Three of Swords. You know, something came to an end here. Someone's stability came crashing down because there was many options. Or someone likes to keep their options open. So it brought a lot of pain and heartache into this connection. Someone was trying to collaborate with other people. What is your energy at this time? The Emperor, Aries energy. Whoa. The Ten of Swords. And the Empress. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We have Taurus and Libra. Aries, this is amazing. Yeah. You're definitely putting down any of your past pains. And you are embodying the Empress and the Emperor energy. Wow. This is, divine masculine, divine feminine. You have the balance of both of these energies. You are balanced AF. This is amazing. Yeah, you were betrayed, you were stabbed in the back, and you only came out stronger. Wow, this is amazing. I'm getting that you want to speak your truth and assert yourself. You want to find your sense of self, coming back into your own. You're on a journey of truth and authenticity and honoring yourself. What is their energy, please? Temperance, Sagittarius. The Magician. So yeah, this person is trying to manifest more balance, manifest patience, time. They could feel that you're slipping away from them. How do you see them? Page of Cups. And the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you see this person, maybe they're not mature. Maybe they were trying to breadcrumb you. Maybe they feel like they don't have a lot to offer. How do they see you? Justice, Libra. And the King of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely balanced here. And they see it. We have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini as well. And you're being very logical when it comes to this person and this connection. You could be cold and detached from this person, but you definitely are balanced here. How do you feel about them? Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. I'm not going to take all of these, but you see this person as, they could be walking away from something or needing to walk away, but I'm getting this person needs to be more self-sufficient. More, abundant on their own 2 feet. They need to walk towards their own stability. How do they feel about you? Whoa. Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So yeah, they feel that you are definitely loyal. You're steadfast. Your money's right. you know, but you want passion, you want action. You know, they're feeling that you could be looking towards, you know, in a new direction in order to have some fun and some spontaneity in your life. What are your actions in the 3D? Six of Cups. The Nine of Cups and the Three of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting that, you know, you're seeking answers. You're having faith in your journey. You know, you're wanting to feel aligned and you want to live your purpose. You only want to do things that are adding to your life in a positive way. And do things that help you, you know, help you grow and, you know, help you get to your wish fulfillments and your happiness. You know, you're trusting and allowing the things to unfold naturally. You know, whether this is something, you know, a past connection or, you know, collaborating with new people in general. You know, you want to be around people who see the same vision as you. You want to create the life that's meaningful for you. What are their actions in the 3D? Four of Wands and the Six of Swords. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, they are in their head. You know, it could be about, you know, their stability or happy home, happy life. You know, they could be thinking about a twin flame. This is 11-11 vibes, but just definitely wanting to be able to move forward into, you know, ride off into the sunset of their dreams. But they stay stuck. They have themselves in a mental imprisonment. They think over and over about the future and how their life could be. You know, how happy their life could be. But they don't take any action. What are your messages towards them? Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. You know, I'm getting that you only want a solid offer. You're only going to entertain an offer that is stable, nurturing, loving, healthy. You know, you don't need to entertain just anyone or anything because you are abundant. You are stable. You have all the things. You're healthy. You're wealthy. You don't need to just take any option or any offer. What are their messages towards you? High Priestess. Ooh, and the Lovers, we have Gemini energy and we have Pisces. Yeah, they're worried that you have a choice between two and that you're definitely choosing yourself and your intuition. They are afraid that that you're going to walk away forever. You know, they could think that you have a better love offer, a more stable offer. What is the outcome, please? The Fool and the Eight of Pentacles. So we have Aries energy again, but the outcome is that you're just putting in the work. You're working hard. You're doing what you need to do for yourself and your new beginnings. You know, you have many options and you can start anew. You know, you're surrendering to the universe. You're surrendering and allowing and trusting things to unfold, you know, naturally the way that they're supposed to. Because you see when, you know, when you hold on too tight that things don't go smoothly. What is the advice, please? The Moon and the Knight of Swords. Yeah. The advice is to definitely run away from anything that's keeping you in, you know, uncertainty, living in fear. You know, don't, you know, not to be around certain people that are fearful or fear-mongering. You know, even if it's just outside influences, you know, run away from these people. Run away from any fear-based mentality. Run away from anyone who's trying to put fear into your mind. You know, you're having faith in yourself, in your journey, in order to move towards your happiness. Messages of love for this connection. Obsession. Someone is in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. I'm going to get a numerology card for this connection, for our amazing Cancer. What message wants to come through, please? 1919, cycles. Karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, change, rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you can not force things. Learn your lessons so that they don't repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. If you want to confirm this message, type 1919 in the comments. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.